everyone and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm going to be trying some of the new Made by Mitchell Complexion range. So this launched on Monday past there, and Made by Mitchell launched foundation, concealer and primer. So I got the concealer and the primer and I can't wait to try them out. So if you want to see my first impressions and thoughts on the new products from Made by Mitchell, then just keep watching. So I've just done my eye makeup there. I've used the Jordana T-shirt Nude Divinity palette, and then the Twinkle Tower from Jordana T-shirt I used Nova, which is like the bottom one, like the cool toned one, and I did put like a tiny bit of icy just on top. I'm literally obsessed. Yeah, I'm gonna try the primer first. I didn't get the foundation because I felt like I couldn't shade match myself because of what they were giving, like the little chart. I just like was like, I just can't, and I was just like, you know, if I get a concealer that's the wrong shade, at least I can try and make it work. But if I get a foundation that's the wrong shade, you know, it's just the wrong shade for me. But I'll get onto the concealer because I completely got the wrong shade in the concealer. But this is the Blur primer. These products were actually, they're not on sale anymore. They were only on sale as part of the summer sale, and they'll be probably the summer sale on TikTok shop, and they'll probably be launching in October time. That's their official launch. But yes, this is the Blur primer. This is meant to be like a Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter type product, so I'm super excited about that. I did get the lightest shade. I got LB L1 in this, so it's meant to have like a rosy undertone. It is quite fair, especially compared to the e.l.f. one, but it is only an underglow under my makeup after all, so you know, I feel like you could be a little bit out with this kind of product in terms of like shade, just because it's not meant to be like full coverage, you know, and it's meant to go under. You can wear it by itself, but I personally just always wear these types of products underneath my makeup, so I'm just gonna try it. It has like this doe foot applicator, of course, which is the standard with these types of products, but I'm not sure how much to put on, but I feel like it is looking quite light, but I feel like it's gonna sheer out to just like a really nice, you know, natural glow, because it's not like orange. Probably could have got the next shade up, but when I was looking at the swatches on the live, the next two ones that were like more of like a peach undertone, which wouldn't really suit me. So I'm just gonna put this much on, and I think this will be enough, and I'm just going to blend it in with the brush I would usually use for this type of product. Yeah, I actually love that. It's very natural. It's very natural. It is kind of sheer. It's not like, it doesn't have much colour to it because of the actual, you know, the shade of it being quite light. But yeah, I feel like this suits me like really well. I feel like it's adapting to my natural skin tone just really well, if you know what I mean. Like with the e.l.f., because it's like a bit more orange toned, like warm toned, it kind of does, you know, you can still see that when it blends out, but this is just like, wow, it's so glowy. I would say it's glowier than the e.l.f. Yellow Glow. I will say you do need to like maybe go in like a couple times, because it doesn't, like the product doesn't seem to spread that far. I would put a little bit more on if I was probably not going to wear like anything over it. Like if I just wanted to wear this and maybe concealer or something, I would put a bit more on, but I'm super impressed that it's just giving a really glowy base, and it's just matched me really well. The shade of it just matches me so well. But yeah, I will go and do some of my other base products and come back for the concealer, but I will just talk about the concealer right now because I completely picked the wrong shade. So I picked a cool tone shade because that's gonna suit me. But this is like this was like the lightest cool tone shade. This was number 2, LBR2, and the next one was like LBR7 for cool tones, and I was like, that might be too dark for me. So I was like, I felt under pressure as well, because like things were selling out, and you know, I was just going on like a blurry arm swatch that they done in the live. So I just was like, just pick this one, and my god, is it white. Like, this is the shade of it. It is so bright. It is so bright. It is meant to be a brightening concealer, but we'll just have to see how we get on with it. But it's bright. And usually I don't like a really bright under eye, so we'll just have to see how that works. So I will go and do the other bits on my face and then come back for that. So I've done some cream bronzer there and just some blush. I used the Jordana T-shirt Peachy You blush. So I'm going to go in with the concealer now. Forgot to say the blur primer, I think it was around £14, and the concealer was around £10 something. They were discounted prices. I think the concealer is going to be about 15 full price, and the primer 20 when they release. So let's just try this concealer. It is like ghostly white, but I'm going to try it. So and I'm just going to put like a tiny amount on. I mean, you can see it's pretty white. I'm gonna have such a bright under eye. Like, why did I get the wrong shades of things? This is why I don't order stuff like Complexion usually online. Like, usually I just go into the shop to see the shades. Like, usually if you can't see the shades in the shop, I'm like, it's not for me. But I really wanted to try this, so yeah, I don't know whether I should leave it to like settle for a few minutes or just go straight in there. I don't know. I think it's meant to be more of a dewy concealer rather than matte. So I'm just gonna go in, and yeah, I'm just gonna go in because like I just need to see what it's like. I feel like once it's blended out, it's like, it's not that bad. Maybe I'm completely wrong, but yeah, and you can definitely tell it's more of a dewy concealer than a matte concealer, definitely. When they do launch properly, I probably will pick up the next shade up in the Cool Undertones one, because yeah, I think it's just like a little bit too light, but I think I can try and make it work. It's not the easiest concealer to blend, I will say that. Not that I'm having like real trouble blending it, but it's just not the easiest one to blend. So I'm going to use my Grwm powder. It genuinely doesn't look that bad though. My god, I'm probably gonna go outside and not like my under eyes like pure white. I actually don't think it looks that bad. So I'm gonna put my Grwm powder over the top to set. I really wanted the pressed powders from Made by Mitchell, the brightening ones, but like when I had a look on TikTok shop when I was ordering these products, said they weren't going to be shipped till the end of July, so I was like, why? So I didn't get them. I probably still should have, but yeah. I'm just going to go back over and take any creasing out. I feel like it actually genuinely doesn't look that bad once you do everything, like set it and everything. I mean, I could be completely wrong and it could look terrible. So I will have to go and look at it like in natural light before I give you my final thoughts at the end. But yeah, it definitely seems to be more dewy than like a matte finish concealer, because even on this side I left it. I didn't realise I kind of left it for a bit longer than I intended to before blending it out, and it, you know, it hadn't like really dried in and everything. So this is what it's looking like. I wouldn't say it's like full coverage. It would definitely be like more buildable, I would say. And I did put like the tiniest amount on, as you've seen, like literally 2 dots. Like I've seen people like go straight cover the full under eye. But to be fair, if I got a better suited shade, I probably would have done that. I was just too scared to do it this time. But yeah, so I'm gonna go and finish the rest of my makeup now, and I will show you what everything looks like when it's done. I'll give you my final thoughts on everything. Okay, so this is the finished makeup look. I'm obsessed with how I made the concealer work for a start, because like I went and even looked in natural light and it actually does look alright. Like you can see it's a little bit like more brighter than I usually go for, but I'm honestly obsessed with it. And it does have like a really nice finish to it. It's so kind of like lightweight. It's not heavy at all. It's really like, it's just not matte, and I love that it is more of like a dewy finish, and I feel like I can really tell it's more dewy finish because I'm not getting like loads of like dryness under my eye like I normally would. Yeah, I'm actually fully obsessed with that concealer, and when they do fully launch, I'll probably pick up one of the other shades then, just to go in with like a bit more of it, and you know, a better colour for me. But I genuinely do think this is like a really good colour for me, anyway, a good shade for me. So definitely, if you order one of them and it does come to bright, literally did like try it and it might actually look alright. The primer, I'm obsessed. I love products like that, so when I found out maybe Mitchell was releasing a product like that, I was literally so excited, and it does not let me down. I am obsessed with it, literally obsessed. Obviously it's only my first time using all of this, so these are literally just my first impressions of these products, but so far I've been very impressed. The primer was super glowy. I might try to like put like a little bit more on next time. I don't know, we'll see how it wears throughout the day. This might just be enough, but yeah, no, I am obsessed with concealer as well, and because I only used a small amount of it as well, I feel like that has helped under my eyes like not be really like cakey and stuff. Like I just have really noticed that it's just not really cakey under my eyes, not as much as it normally maybe would be. So yeah, I don't really have any concealers that would be the same kind of finish as that, like really more of like a dewy glowy kind of finish. So I really like both these products, super impressed so far, and yeah, can't wait for the full launch of the Complexion range in October, and I'll pick another concealer up then. But no, I'm definitely going to use that concealer going forward on like an everyday basis and just see how I go with it. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. I do think as well, I just want to add for the price as well, really good. The primer is going to be £20 full price, and the concealer I think is going to be around 15. but I think they would be well worth the full price. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. Did you pick up anything from the Made by Mitchell Complexion pre-launch, so to say? But yeah, let me know all your thoughts down below. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, it would mean a lot if you give it a thumbs up, hit the like button down below, and subscribe for future content. But thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon in another video. Bye.